So we'll go ahead and start off and see who's going to be leading off our recap. I got a 15.
I got a really good feeling who's going to be doing it today, but we'll see.
I rolled a 3.
I also rolled a
Yeah,
3.
3.
See, sons of bitches. I got a 9.
Well, guess what?
Andrew, did you roll a 3 as well?
He rolled a 3 as well.
Wait, did we have 3 threes?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, no way.
I thought it was just Steven. That's crazy.
You guys get out of it every time.
It almost sounds like collusion at this point.
Honestly.
Well, that's why I started.
Conspiracy against me here.
That's why I started announcing my number first, because I was like, all right, so just so Heather doesn't think I'm picking a number closest to her, I rolled a 15.
The meme continues.
Goodness. Alright, well, we started out with Steven asking questions to his not so friendly stone. He asked it where the gold is. Yeah, where the gold is, and the stone said the vault lies underground beneath an old tower. We also got Lift's approval for our pub to be called Lift's Pub and Chug.
Mhm.
And he will be the mixologist. And we talked to Yagra, and she will be our server. And then we got a little more information on the tower as well as to what that meant. Hey, say! Scruffy, you cannot defend my dinner from me. Poor Tyrone just tried to get onto the bed and just got attacked. The tower with the gold was made by a mage long ago, fell in disrepair, and it was last owned by a wizard and friend of Lord Neverember. Somehow it all keeps wrapping back to him. So that narrowed the list down pretty good. Then we went to the dragon. Yagra suggested getting some potions of water breathing, because we didn't realize up until that point that the dragon lived underwater in the harbor. So we bought 4, or Sunny bought 4. And we went down there. The people on the surface won't talk to the dragon, and that was its biggest. It just wanted to talk. It was just a friendly dragon. Came up and was all excited because we wanted to talk instead of just run away. It's technically just like an adolescent, and just wanted to hang out. So Brunor bargained to get coins and trade for trinkets, and that it will also come along on adventures with us, and we'll share our stories and stuff with it. And we now have a pet dragon. And we arranged that we'd paint the bottom of a boat green. That way he can tell it's us. And then I believe the dragon's name was Zelifarn.
Mhm.
That's all I got.
Yeah, so where we left off, you guys had finished talking to the dragon, came back up to the boat, and explained things away to the captain of the ship that took you out there. And you guys were just getting back to shore when we left off, so at this point, your guys' clothes are all dripping wet. Sunny's fur is soaked. You
I don't
guys
want
are
to talk about it.
you guys are just getting back to the dock.
No! I'm not about that talking live.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go find a sunny spot to dry out and never do this again.
A sunny spot.
I was gonna say, isn't any spot you are a sunny spot?
Haha, you're all hilarious.
So we're on the south side of this city? Is that?
Yeah, so you were by the Great Harbor.
Okay.
So you guys are in the dock ward now. I'd say it's like late afternoon at this point because you've been running around the city and swam down into the harbor. So it's like later in the day.
I have a spell called destroy or create or destroy water. Would I be able to destroy the water that is surrounding Sunny's fur?
Let me reread the spell real quick.
Do not destroy me. Not allowed.
Yeah, just don't destroy the water inside her body. That could go
Please
That is very good distinction.
poorly.
Come on, computer.
Just suddenly have no blood.
I hate water, but not that much.
It does say in an open container. I'm not sure if her hair counts as an open container.
If I open my mouth, am I an open container?
We don't the inside water.
But then it would just dry out your mouth. You just end up with dry mouth.
Yeah, my
No.
my thing's not loading. I'm just gonna rule of cool it and say yes, that works.
I will cast Destroy Water at the first level to destroy all of the water in Sunny's fur to make her dry.
Yay! Thank you. My next guess was my next request was gonna be is if we had any air drying spells.
This is because I'm proud of you for coming with us, in spite of your fear and or not fear, sorry, hate for water.
Yes, there's a difference. Thank you.
You're welcome. What were we wanting to do then, guys?
Did we get our boat yet?
No, so
No,
Oh,
you guys
right.
are just getting back. You were talking about getting a boat and then like paying the fees to have it docked.
Yeah, let's
There.
do that. Do we have a company fund, like a company account?
Yes, but right now it's the gold bars.
Did we
Yeah,
have
we
enough
decided-
for the? Was it like a rowboat?
There's a
I was gonna
rowboat.
say
It's
I
50
think
gold.
we can use one of our gold bars for the boat. I'm sure.
And then break it down into change.
Yeah, because that's not gonna look very suspicious taking a gold bar to go buy a boat. Honestly, because that's big money. That's like bringing $100 bills when you're going to the casino because you know you're gonna spend a ton of money.
And how
Yes.
much was the gold bar worth though? Wasn't it like
250.
500 or something? Okay. Yeah, so that'd
Yeah.
work pretty good because we get 200 change out of it or so.
Yep, sounds good to me. But now we got to go back and get the gold bars and come all the way back.
Let me see.
I was just thinking that too.
And find some green paint on our way.
Why green?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna. Put
I
it
say
on the
we
bottom
find
of the
green
boat.
paint after we've purchased the boat, so we can use the gold bar, the change from the gold bar,
To buy the
so that,
paint.
so that we're doing it out of.
That's not a bad idea. And we still have some time before we said we'd be out to him again.
Right.
Yeah, we said.
So-
Did we have
So-
anything else on our to-do lists at the moment?
I know we both
Because
like
we
all
stopped
of us
off and
got-
talked about Davil and stuff, right? So
We just decided to not meddle with that one.
gotcha.
Let
So
Devil
and the
take
other
care of himself.
things, you have one question remaining for today for the stone. You could go around and promote the tavern. You had outstanding quests from the Zentarum and the Order of the Gauntlet. And then just if there was anything else that you were wanting to explore.
What did we have from the Zentarum?
That one was that there was a family offering 500 gold pieces for information leading to the safe return of a missing family member.
Oh.
And then I have something about giant rats and robberies for the other one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Also,
No.
you haven't talked to the Black Staff yet about the resolution of the dragon thing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. We should
true. That
probably
was
do
a new
that.
Are we just gonna tell him the truth? That it's now our friend and it won't be an issue anymore?
I feel like not. I feel like we should just let them know that the dragon will no longer be an issue, that we've shoot it off.
I think we just leave it at the dragon will no longer be an issue.
Oh yeah, because then we're not lying.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And if pressed, we can say that, we didn't kill it, we were diplomatic with it, but we don't have to get specific about, like, how,
Yeah.
that it, like, it's our close friend and it's going to be trading with us.
Yes.
Let's definitely leave out those details.
Yeah. Minor details. Need to know only.
They don't need to know about our benefits.
Excuse me.
So walking across town to the tower, or did we have any other stops in between?
Yeah, do we want to do that? Talk to them and then go grab a gold bar and come back and buy a boat?
Yeah.
Or probably at that point, be like, go to sleep and then come buy a boat.
Yeah. Go by first thing in the morning.
Okay, fine.
That sounds good to me.
2.
All right, so you guys are off to Blackstaff Tower.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All right. So when you walk up to Blackstaff Tower, then the door opens up for you again and teleports you up to the top to just outside of her office.
Oh, I hate this every time.
And this is the one that's Brunor and I? Or is it Sunny?
This one is Brunor and technically it's Brunor and Jackson, but I think that after the last quest, Tink also joined on.
That sounded familiar.
I think it was just Sunny that didn't, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was
Yes.
just Sunny that didn't, because Sunny doesn't want anything to do with that.
Me.
So you guys are just
Well,
outside of her office door now.
Well, I'll go up and knock on her office door.
Mm.
Can't
You
hurt.
hear from like behind the door. Come on in. And when you walk in, then you see she's like going through her bookshelf looking for some stuff.
Excuse me.
You might appreciate knowing that the dragon will no longer be an issue. It has been taken care of.
In what matter was it taken care of, if I may ask?
Diplomatically, we didn't have to, go killing or harming anybody. But
Oh, good. That was my hope. I was hoping it wouldn't come to that.
yeah, it seems to be just a big misunderstanding. But it shouldn't be bothering sailors or anybody anymore.
Well, good. I'm glad. Let me see here. Sorry, I was just double checking something. Well, thank you for your assistance with that. That has been a problem in the last couple of weeks. If you guys are up for it, I have another request I would like to ask of you.
Why, certainly. What's going on?
There's a member of our ranks named Maloon Wardragon, which you guys might recognize as one of the people that hangs out around the yawning portal a lot of the time. Maloon has been a trusted member of the Force, but he's been acting strangely lately. Um, he's had this sour mood, just hanging out at the yawning portal all the time. Um, can you observe him over the next 10 day and let me know if you see anything suspicious?
Do we need to observe him like 24/7? Like,
No.
or just
I wouldn't expect you. Plus, that would be suspicious if you were just at the tavern all the time. But if you could just keep an eye on him when you're in that area, let me know what you find.
He gets free drinks at our bar.
That's not a bad idea.
that's yeah, actually.
Promote it and surveil him.
And if we go to the yawning portal to offer this guy drinks and stuff so we can keep an eye on him, we could talk with Lo as well and ask him if he can promote the place. That's that authored dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we also want to make sure that we don't step on the bartender at the yawning portal. However, our places are on the opposite end of town, so I'm sure that will help.
He's a good friend of mine. It's all good. We're not competition yet.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you needed us for?
No, that's all for now. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And I hope that you won't need my assistance with the city guard any further, but I am here to help if needed.
We're really sorry about that.
Yeah. We appreciate the assistance.
Of course.
Sidebar, guys. So just saying this so she doesn't overhear. Should we tell her about kind of the corruption that we encountered during the time we were arrested and stuff? It might be of interest to them to know, like, I mean, there was the guard that ended up being a doppelganger, as well as the one that originally, like, let us out and killed the other guard and stuff.
Right. That is a good point. We've been wondering who we need to like talk to about that.
She might be a good place to start. She might be discreet enough.
Alright. So I choose that opportunity to kind of fill her in on some of our adventures over the last few days or week or however long it's been, a couple days, I guess. And that the guard might be compromised to some degree. That we're not really sure who like might be behind it, but this could be of interest to the Greyhounds.
So we looked into that. Um, after you were released, I had some members of Force Grey look into the matter. Um,
Ooh, we're a force now.
well, the Grey Hands are the precursor to becoming a member of Force Grey.
Uh-huh.
So you're higher ups, basically. Um, but I had some members of Force Grey look into it. They actually found the real captain tied up in a closet. Um, and the doppelganger had taken his place. From what we can tell from what we were able to find, we believe that doppelganger was a servant of the Castellanters named Willifort Crowell. which out of character. You guys would probably remember because this was not that long ago that that was the man that you were fighting with in the alley. Um, when you were fighting over the stone.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
So
wait, which one? Because there was
Nani?
like 2 people, right?
the one
The one in the carriage.
in the carriage that you thought was dead.
Okay.
Yikes!
Okay.
Because they turn back to their doppelganger form when they die. So the fact that he didn't turn back to that form means that he was still alive, and he ended up following you guys to the jail,
Of course he did.
which is why he knew that Brunor had the stone and was asking if there was anything that Brunor wanted to hand him.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So I don't believe that there's a larger problem with the city guard. It seems to have been just a case of stolen identity. Um, but we are keeping an eye on it in case the problem is greater.
Okay.
Crunch, crunch.
All right. Well, I guess that's everything for us now.
Sounds like you guys are on top of that. Any idea how long this? I mean, he's been compromised for, I guess. So the doppelganger is a castle lantern?
He is one of the Castellanter's servants.
Okay.
We believe that there might be something going on, something darker going on with the Castellanters, but we don't have enough evidence to move against one of the more powerful families in the city yet.
Well, we also heard a rumor that they are involved. They've been closely involved with the stone as well as the mill, right? Was their like that was a castle lantern owned cult or whatever.
Yes.
So I inform her about that if she doesn't already know about the existence of that cult.
Have you been telling her about the stone? Or is that
Ooh,
something
I
that's
suppose
No.
maybe I
No,
should be
yeah?
careful about
I
the
wasn't sure how
wording
much
on
of
that.
that was
Yeah,
clarification for DM and how much was discussion with
yeah.
her. So
Basically, I guess the only to her was that we heard rumor of the cult and that it was closely tied with the castle lanterns. But yeah, leaving the stone out of it.
yeah,
Good point.
yeah, we believe that it might also be tied to the events at Growlhund Villa, but we're investigating. We also know that the Zentarum were involved with Growlhund Villa. So we're trying to figure out what's going on. We're investigating several areas.
Hmm.
Sorry. I think that was it for me. If anyone had anything else.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I think that
Good
was it.
here.
All right. Well, thank you for your help with the dragon. Let me know if you notice anything with Maloon. Um, and we'll be in touch.
Okie dokie.
I think next stop is back at the tavern to get one of our gold bars.
Yep.
So for the sake of record keeping, when you break down that gold bar, do you guys want to have the loose amount, or do we just want to subtract the cost of the boat from the tavern balance?
Probably that.
Okay. So you would be able to trade in the gold bar and get a boat would be 50. The docking fee for a month is 10. And then if you're wanting to get supplies to paint the bottom of the boat green, that's another 10. So you'd be looking at 70 gold.
I guess. That's sarcasm.
I couldn't tell. That was also sarcasm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you're able to do that. You're able to get the gold bar. You're able to trade that stuff in and find it. It's a modest boat. It's just a little rowboat, but it'll work for what you guys need.
Oh. Excuse me.
Do they call it a
Alrighty.
rowboat because of how they line them up at the docks?
No.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh. Oh, the dad jokes are just so much.
That one got me. I don't know. That one just got me.
I just can't.
All right. And by the time you do that, then it's evening at this point. So there's not a lot else that you could do today, but you still could if you wanted to.
Need to
What's
make sure you ask
next?
the last question to the stone too.
That's true.
Can you ask it a direct question? As in, when we were traveling, I noticed on our handy map here a tower that might have fit the description. Or did we already narrow it? I mean, we didn't
You guys
exactly know which
narrowed
tower
it.
was there.
You guys kind of narrowed it down from historical knowledge. That it was most likely this older wizard's tower that is in the castle ward, which I don't think is actually on the map here.
Which isn't really that
But-
helpful based on. We also don't know where in the tower.
Well, they said underneath the
fair.
tower.
Oh.
Yeah. It lies beneath the tower.
I see one labeled here in the southwest portion of the castle ward called Agarin's Tower. You can just
That's
ask it point blank if that's it.
so you guys would know that that one isn't it because it was described as an
Oh,
old
okay.
disrepaired tower, and this one is like the tower of one
Got
of
it.
the founders of
Okay.
Waterdeep that's been maintained as a historical kind of landmark. So it's a different wizard's tower that I actually don't believe is on the map, but
So not the famed one.
no. But from your knowledge of the history of the city, you guys would know that the Castle Ward was the original city, and then other things expanded out from there. So this old tower was in the original part of the city, but it's not the tower like Agaron's tower is. It's like a smaller, older, like decrepit tower. But from your knowledge of the city, you guys were kind of able to narrow it down that way.
Bruno, you got any ideas what you want to ask the stone?
No
Where to find a
clue.
good sandwich around here?
I guess the one thing I would ask is which direction would I find this tower from where I'm currently standing?
Well, you guys already know what tower. You guys already know where it is at this point.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
that's
very
what I
clear.
was trying to
Okay.
tell you.
Oh,
Yeah.
then why would I need to ask it any more questions?
You could ask it how protected it might be.
Oh yeah,
Could be traps or magic we might have encountered.
I like that. Is there any sort of defenses around this tower that I might have to be worried about?
Not around the tower.
So just on the way to it.
Or underneath it, I suppose.
Or in it, even.
Damn it. Sounds so helpful.
Well then.
You'll get 3 more questions in the morning.
Ah! Ah!
Well, good night.
Okay, good night. See you tomorrow.
All right. So I will go ahead and mark
Marmaduke!
on here.
Marmadoo.
My poor overheating computer.
What? How do I keep putting? Oh, for fuck's sake, Leila.
So
Oh, ouch.
go ahead and mark long rest.
Mhm. Ah,
Nothing else happens during the night.
thank goodness.
During the next day, the final repairs are scheduled to be completed and the final deliveries. So that means that the next day, if you wanted to, then you could open up your doors.
Yay!
Yay.
One day more.
So next morning, you guys, you have your 3 questions again, and then you have the whole day ahead of you, whatever you guys would like to do.
Whatever we wouldn't like to do.
I mean, if you choose, you can do things you don't want to do.
Why?
We wanted to go down and check on what's his bucket.
I need to bring him some trinkets, though, if we do.
Are we gonna give it a couple of days?
No, because we were gonna try and promote the opening to Volo. I'll call them Volvo. And
So I think Leona's talking about Maloon at the Yawning Portal, and I think you guys were
Oh.
talking about the
Dragon.
dragon. Yeah.
oh yes,
I was
no,
confused.
no. I figured we would go by the boat and do our thing, but then stop at the Yawning Portal on the way back. Oh, excuse me. Sorry,
Bless
guys.
Resume type.
Ooh.
So we're headed to the dock ward to revisit our dragon friend, and then yawning portal. You said after.
Say that again.
You said we're visiting our dragon friend, our newly acquired boat, and then going to the yawning portal after.
No, we haven't bought the boat yet. We need to go buy the boat and paint the boat.
Oh shoot! Okay,
Well-
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, so you guys already bought the stuff. And
Oh, I thought we were doing it in the morning for some reason. Sorry.
yeah, I just kind of sped through that part because you wouldn't have had any issues finding things.
Okay.
So you guys found the stuff that you needed. Bought that. I assume that you probably would have slapped some paint on the boat before leaving it.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
what I was thinking.
In game time, you guys have only known each other for 11 days.
Wow.
Look at the calendar.
Cute. And we've already moved in together.
Well, you did that on the second day.
Oh, we sound
Maybe
like
third
lesbians.
day. Yeah.
Like lesbians?
Well, so then I guess let's head to the Yawning Portal then.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get this guy interested in free drinks all week.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Without pissing off the bartender.
Maybe start it at like half price drinks. He might go for that and still give
And
us
then
money at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then we're not losing out. And then if he says no to that, then we know he's hanging around the yawning portal for a specific reason.
That's true. Do we want to do half price for like the first week that we open?
Sure.
True. To just like everybody.
That might be actually smart.
Then it's not targeting him specifically.
Because then he's not
Yeah.
gonna think it's weird.
That's a good idea.
We have to kind of do it subtly though, because we don't want to walk into a big like establishment and say, "Hey, by the way, we're undercutting the prices here. Come on over."
Well, I'm just going to go find my chair in front of the fireplace like I usually do. So, there you go.
Uh,
Excuse you. So Maloon is. You guys would probably know from before you guys had your own establishment and you were spending time here. Let's see. He hangs out by the opening of the Yawning Portal, talking to people about their adventures. Yeah, let's see. But he spends just most of the day drinking and gossiping and um, talking about what people find in Undermountain.
Well, come wake me up when y'all figured out what you're gonna do. I'm just gonna like slink off and avoid Floon. Sneak around him into the. I'm assuming that's Floon. That looks like Floon, right? Right? Is that Floon?
So I still had Floon and Renair up at the top from the last time when you guys were meeting with them,
Oh,
but
okay. Okay.
you haven't seen them. They're just there because I haven't moved things around.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go grab my comfy little chair at the fireplace.
All right.
In true cat fashion.
So the guy at the top of the screen is the guy we're looking for?
No, the guy that's right next to the little ledge leading into the yawning portal. Yep.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just kind of pop a squat over here. Just kind of hang out. See, keep him in eyesight, but not be suspicious with it. Maybe actually I'll go buy a beer or something first.
I
So if
figured it'd
you're
probably be smart for me to position myself somewhere kind of close by here. Probably like right there, just leaning over the edge here. And the thought here is to try and get this little group of people to be able to hear me when I mentioned to these two people about our bar, our grand opening.
um yeah, so as you're talking to people about the grand opening of the bar, well, two things. One, I wanted to go back for a second, and anybody who is grabbing an ale to blend in, that's going to be 4 copper points.
Okay, fine.
Right?
Okay, I am buying one of those.
Um,
Oh,
Same.
whoops. I added instead of subtracted.
that's not how that's supposed to work.
I'm getting ale and the money.
Let's see. Come on, pen.
Yeah, I subtracted 4 copper.
Okay.
Me too.
That's fine.
And anybody who is going around and talking about how the tavern is going to be opening, if you would like to, you can make a charisma check.
Charisma,
Mhm.
I'm just
14.
being a lazy asshole.
What did you get, Steven?
Should be mod 14,
I also got a 14.
Okay.
right? Where's my charisma? Right there. Yeah, mod 14. Man, that's garbage with the +5 to charisma.
Rip.
But it puts me right there at like just above middle of the road charisma. So 14's not bad.
Okay. So that means that for the first week, when we're checking to see how much money the tavern makes, um, there will be a +3 for Brunor and a +3 for Tink on the D100 roll.
Hey, that's pretty good
Nice.
stuff. Wait,
It doesn't just get all rolled like together.
It's one D100 roll, but then I add in for each person who is going around talking to people.
Oh, okay.
And the higher you roll on the charisma check, the more that bonus is.
Gotcha.
So like if one person is going around and talking about the tavern, then like that gives you some bit of a bonus, but if everybody is going around talking about the tavern, then
oh,
that's that much more.
I rolled for it, but I only rolled a 9. So
Okay. Yeah, I have a
If you
DC 10 to get a bonus for the charisma roller.
I
But
figured, yeah.
so if we roll too low, will it like hurt our profit?
no,
Okay.
it's just that you get a bonus if you do well as you're talking to people.
I will to our man Maroon and start talking about this awesome new tavern that just opened up across town and how they're doing half off drinks.
Oh, that sounds awesome, but I kind of want to stick around here so that I can talk to the adventurers that are going into Undermountain.
But it's gonna be an adventure hangout there too. Just little different group.
Is there a dungeon attached to this other place?
No, but
No,
it's haunted.
but it's pretty cool. We even have a ghost.
Oh, I might come check it out, but this is my spot here.
Bruno's gonna blurt out, or first he's gonna walk over there because he kind of overhears it. And he steps over on this side of the guy, like towering over. How tall is this other guy? Do we know?
I'd say like 6 foot.
So I've got almost a foot on him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and just tower over him, like stand behind him and just like bellow. So who are you waiting for? And like intimidation.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
All right. 13.
While we're at it, can I do persuasion for
Yeah.
what I was doing too?
It's only a 13.
Well, I only got a 6, so and that's
Can
with
I
my +4.
wait? I still have I still have inspiration, don't I?
Yeah.
Does that mean I got to roll a d6? Is that what that is?
Yes.
So that would be 13 plus 1. Great. And I've used my inspiration for plus a 14.
Well, like I said, I might come check it out at some point, but I I've been trying to accompany people into Undermountain here to try to keep them safe and talking to people when they come back up, and so I'm not really looking to change establishments.
Well, no, the question was, who are you waiting for? Oh, I don't know if that
Oh,
was just him avoiding the question.
I mean, anybody who's going down into Undermountain.
Interesting. Have you been down there?
I have many times.
okay. Cool.
Please excuse my friend there.
He gives you a
I
look
was,
like, what the heck is this guy's deal?
just for the inconvenience that he's caused you, just for you and you only, don't go telling everybody, but it'll be free drinks for the first week instead of just half off. Just keep it in mind. I hope to see you there. I'm just gonna start walking off. Yeah, I don't think that went very well, guys, but you know.
What was the bartender's name again? I remember I chose him as the friend from this bar. Start with a
Durnan.
D.
Which,
Durnan?
yeah, so Bonnie the barmaid is the one that's there now, but let me see.
Oh, okay.
Bonnie the barmaid? What?
There's Durnan.
Should we try and intimidate Scythe Guy into visiting our bar as well?
Scythe guy?
Scythe Guy. Got a scythe.
Oh.
I guess it's a sickle.
It does look like a site.
So, let's see. At a certain point, Floon comes over. Friends! It's been too long! What has it been, like 2 days? It's forever!
Bruno's just gonna be like,
Sunny just like groans in her seat and is like, "Glad I'm not over there."
hey, buddy.
What's going on? What have you been up to?
Whole lot of gambling.
Gambling?
Yeah, gambling
What kind?
With our lives, mostly.
with our lives.
That wouldn't be my first choice, but to each his own.
I like to gamble with his life too.
Because this guy gave us 50 gold for the windows, right? I want to have a
No,
reason
that was
behind.
Renair.
No,
Okay,
that was
never mind.
Lord not Floon.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I confused that too.
Yeah, well, that was the reason behind that, but at the same time, it's no harm, no foul. Like, oh yeah, like, oh, you guys' bars have been running? How'd you manage that? Like, gambling. No. But anyways, I'll go ahead and mention that our bar is available for a visit starting tomorrow. Half price
Already? That's
drink.
exciting. I figured it would be months before you guys would get that place up and running.
We did
A lot of work.
Bruno.
He walks over and, like, kind of awkwardly grabs Brunor's arm. Like, this tough guy must have helped with a lot of the work over there.
He's gonna like sheepishly chuckle like hoo. Yeah. If Orc could blush, he would be.
So, I remember Follow mentioning something about a ghost there. Is that going to be a problem for your establishment?
He doesn't like me.
So it's an angry ghost? It's a vengeful spirit?
Don't listen to him. It is he's very friendly. He is our friend, and he's actually the mixologist. You'll have to see him. He's pretty awesome. He's just
Interesting.
Brunor served him holy water. Okay, you can understand why that might make him a little upset.
Floon just bursts out laughing. Like, that is a great prank, man. That's a pretty good joke there.
Yeah,
Some-
Liv didn't think so.
Jackson comes over and pats Bruno really hard on the back, and we're like, "No, the ghost is only vengeful to idiots."
I guess maybe I'm not welcome there then.
Oh no.
You will be plenty welcome.
Always welcome. Half price drink.
Half price, you say?
That's the price for
Then
the
you,
first week.
then you hear from behind you, Durnan call over. Are you trying to steal my customers?
I was just
Oh.
saying. No, he was asking about our bar.
We're not stealing them, just sharing them, offering alternatives.
Ah, whatever.
I actually
He goes
approached
back to what
him
he was
and
doing.
I wanted to ask you for a favor, Durnan, and my voice gets kind of low. Try to make sure nobody overhears me.
Bruno's gonna try and start leaning in to listen.
So I know it's not your customary way to, talk too much about your customers. Like privacy is really important. But I was hoping for our, mutual friendship's sake, and maybe a large tip on my beers here, that next time we come in, or the next few times, you could let me know if you've seen any suspicious activity from a certain character.
Who might that be?
And I kind of, I don't point, I just kind of give like a backwards nod towards the gent by the opening to the dungeon.
All right. Actually, make a persuasion check for me.
Okay. Oh god. Real bad. I rolled a 2, and I don't think I have any adds to it.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I think that you still have inspiration, but that would at most make it an 8.
That's
So
what I mean, unless I was re-rolling that. That's a rubbish
yeah.
roll.
Well, I don't like to gossip about my customers, but we'll see.
Understandable, understandable. And actually, I'll add a little, and just in case, and I slip him, I don't know, like 2 gold.
Nah, you keep your money. I'm not hurting that bad.
Oh, bathroom.
Fair enough.
Who was it that I chose as my friend in here?
You chose Obaya. The cleric that's sitting at the fireplace up at the top.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I'll go talk to her. Hey, long time no see.
It has been a while. I heard that you've been getting into some adventures around the city.
Yeah, maybe a little too much adventure at times, but got our tavern is open now. We have we're opening tomorrow. We're gonna have half price drinks if you wanted to stop by and see the place. Of course, I know this is home, but we'd love to see you. I also I'll lean in and whisper. I also had a slight favor to ask. I was wondering if you've seen anything suspicious from our friend right back there.
Make a persuasion check for me real quick. Or charisma. I guess persuasion is going to add more. probably.
Yeah, persuasion's better for me. I got a 17. I'm gonna use that more often tonight because the other one's screwing me.
Yeah, I can keep an eye on him. I have noticed that more and more of the adventurers that he's going down with aren't coming back alive.
That is definitely a little concerning.
But I'll let you know if I notice anything.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I'll give her a gold point.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And it just dipped out.
Oh.
Like I said, I'd love to see you around the tavern if you wanted to come hang out. We also have quite the interesting mixologist. I'm sure you'll have some opinions about him.
What's so interesting about him?
Well, he's actually a ghost.
Interesting.
But he's very friendly. Has a little bit of a humor, actually, I think. And don't worry, we have human bartenders too. Or a human bartender.
Well, I'll think about stopping by. The ghost thing is a little bit weird, but I'll trust you.
I think you'll love it, honestly. He's quite the character.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom.
You're good.
Am I? Get in there.
And what was her name again? Sorry.
Obaya. Obaya.
Sweet, thank you. I'm just gonna hang out at the fireplace with her now.
Good. Good.
All right. Um. All right. Which actually was there anything else specifically that you guys were wanting to do at the tavern? I'm thinking this might be a good spot to take a break because it's been about an hour.
That works for me. Works for me.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So we
That was it.
will be back in 10 minutes.
Cool.
No.
All right. So you guys had been just hanging around at the yawning portal, talking to people. I assume that you probably spent a few hours just kind of hanging out and mingling with people and trying not to look too suspicious, watching what Maloon was up to.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, you still have a good portion of the day left. Also, you have those 3 questions refreshed with the new day.
Oh, that's right.
And we're also here, like, we could pick up another side mission from, I forget her name, but the one that's Centrum or whatever. Isn't there, like, what, did we get another mission, possible mission? Something about, like, finding someone?
Yeah, so there was the note that you got from the Zentarum. Let's see. It said Waterdeep's richest halfling family, the Snow Beetles, are offering 500 gold pieces for information leading to the safe return of a missing family member named Dasher Snow Beetle. Those dragons sure would look good in our coffers. Investigate and see what you can learn, but don't get into any trouble. The City Watch already has it out for us.
Is that anything you guys were interested in, or should we stay to what we were doing? I just know we've stacked up the side quests before, so I didn't know if we were just stream.
Right.
Where we just did multiple at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, that's the benefit of it. Call it the gamer in me. I usually pick up all the side quests.
Yeah.
Old habits.
I mean, the last side quest got us a pet dragon, so, like, I'm down.
Sure, why not?
Really, the Grey Hands quests. Oh, the Grey Hands quests get you like renown with the city, so then that helps you out if you're in legal trouble. The Zentarum quests pay out money, and then the Order of the Gauntlet quests are just like, we're nice guys, we help.
I mean, we still get clout
Yeah,
like that. But they've healed me before and stuff.
that's true. That's true.
Did you guys have one of them? Brunor and did you guys have a gauntlet?
Yeah, I had, the giant rats and robberies going on. That's all I have on
mean,
my
giant
notes.
rat sounds like, I would say, less likely to get us trouble with the watch.
Sounds like a delicious snack time.
When I think of giant rats, I think of like Fallout New Vegas, where they're like the size of a like bulldog.
Oh
I-
my gosh. Yes.
I think of ROUSs.
I was gonna say, yeah, Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love how fake they look in that movie too.
Right.
Just like a big stuffed animal, basically.
Yes, they look so cuddly.
So, what's your guys' plan? What are you wanting to do?
Take all the quests.
Is the person we need to talk to for these internal?
You cut out. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, is the
Same.
Zentarum here in the tavern? Like to pick it up?
Um, so the mission was already delivered to you guys.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
So it'd be more about finding the family.
Yeah, so actually, if Heather, if you wanted to roll a history check for Tink, the fact that this is the richest halfling family, there's a good chance that you know who they are and where to find them.
Alright. I probably don't, but I got a 9.
Oh no.
Yeah, I only got a 3. Got a +6 and I only get freaking 9. It's kind of messed up. I still have my inspiration. I guess I'll use my inspiration. It's a D6.
Yeah.
Got a 4, so 13 total.
Okay. Yeah, so there's actually, let's see. They have a whole orchard out in the Undercliff part of the city. Snow Beetle Orchard and Meadery.
And this is for the giant rats mission or the other one?
Oh, this was for the Zentarum one. The one with the rich halfling that went missing.
Okay, I am on the same page now. My dogs were being morons there for a second, sorry.
That's alright. So, you have one mission that is in Undercliff, and the other mission is in the Field Ward.
All of the quests.
Which the Field Ward is up north.
Like Fieldy's nuts.
No,
Oh my gosh.
not like that.
Next.
Got him! Got him!
I think just because of that, we should avoid the field ward.
I should also mention that while we were in the tavern, I was just kind of listening to people, and I heard Bonnie the barmaid talk with Durnan saying that one of her kind was found dead at the City Watch, and she's afraid for her family.
She's afraid
on
of her
that-
family.
So
on
there's
that note,
that.
I would like to share that Abaya told me about the adventurers not coming back on their missions with Maloon. That she was a little suspicious of him already.
Oh, muy interesante.
Indeed. Do we want to do this rich halfling thing then, or do we want to do?
Which I also want to
giant
mention
rats, or-
that Bonnie is human, so her talking about her kind is kind of weird.
Oh, that's even stranger.
Is she a secret magician or something?
I don't know. I tried to
Is she a doppelganger?
What? Oh my gosh. You might be onto something.
Because if it was her
Suddenly,
kind that was found dead in the watch, we know who that was. We did that.
We did that.
Oh, that's very interesting.
I'm down to investigate this.
Yes. Let's do it.
Well, how do we do it though? Because she didn't actually come to me about it. I guess we could ask Dernan or Bonnie if they know anything about doppelgangers.
And see if they get
I
all
mean-
shifty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but we
think
were
it's
just there, so we probably shouldn't go back. Maybe we should go back when we, or go back and ask her when we check on what's his face again, Maloon, Malore, Maleficent?
Maloon.
Post Malone.
I'm gonna throw his name in the notes here.
Notes.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We can even come back and check like tomorrow or something even.
Then I guess my vote would be for the exterminator quest.
I'm down for
Giant
some
rat,
snack time.
giant rats.
I'll grab my salt shaker.
Oh god.
So that one is the one in the field ward. Just
Oh shit.
just to give you a heads up.
Wait, what was it about the field ward that was?
Steven is the problem with the field ward.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Fieldy next?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
You just had to give him the chance to say it again, Leona.
Woo!
Anyway.
Ooh, there's even a salt pork street up there. Man, this sounds like
And salted pork.
Right. Soot Alley.
So the
Alright.
End Shift Tavern is on the eastern side of the field ward.
What's it called? What's the place called? The tavern?
End Shift Tavern. Which there's End Shift Street on the east part there.
oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. Stench Alley. That sounds great.
Shanty Lane.
Alright, well.
Nancy Street is kind of pushing a line there. It's getting close to some worse.
The
All
troll
right.
yard.
So it's a little tavern, but it seems to be basically a cop bar. It's popular with the guards. And throughout the day, then the off-duty guards are all there and hanging out and drinking. So when you get there, then even though it's the middle of the day, then there's 3 guardsmen just drunk as a skunk there.
You know, the usual.
Yeah.
As one does.
And then besides the guards, and there are 3 halflings who you notice are like they seem to be totally sober, especially in comparison to these guards.
Very interesting. We'll just, I guess we'll just kind of slink in, I guess. You guys want me to go grab a booth or table or something?
I'll walk up to the halflings and be like, "Oh, hello, fellow short people."
Well, I guess that's one way to
Normally,
do it.
normally I don't like being short, but for you, I'll allow it.
I only meant it in the best of fun. The best of fun. I noticed you guys don't seem to be having as good of a time as everybody else. Everybody else is kind of how long have they been here?
They've been here. Uh, honestly, I have no clue. They were here when we already, or they're already here when we got here. I guess those tall folk just can't handle their liquor as well as some of us.
I suppose so, huh? You said it was 2 halflings, right?
3 halflings, 2 guards.
Um, could I buy you guys a round? I'm just, as one fellow little person to another, and to make up for calling you a little person then too.
Oh, I can't let you do that. And we got our own here. And one of them holds up their cup. And thank you, though. I do appreciate it.
I've heard that there might be a giant rat problem up here.
I mean, I don't necessarily know that there's a problem, but yeah, there have been some rats in the alley. Mostly at night.
Gotcha. Is the little letter thing that we got from that in here for what
It
it
was
said?
on the general chat. I accidentally
Oh,
put it there instead of the notes. So you might have to just scroll up a little bit farther.
okay, yeah, I found it. All right, well, good seeing you around. If you ever want to pop in, if you're down on the south end of town, we actually just opened up our tavern.
What's it called?
Um, Lift's Pub
Lips,
and
pub,
Chug.
and chug.
I almost forgot already.
It's the old Troll School Manor.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I know where that's at.
Pop on in. First week is all half off drinks.
Alright, well, we'll have to check it out.
Um, I guess we'll go up to the innkeep because it looks like that's who is actually complaining about the rats.
Yeah.
I was hoping to learn why they were so sober and everybody else is so drunk, but
Excuse me.
So you wanted to talk to the innkeeper? You
yeah,
said?
I'll walk up. I'll walk up and introduce myself.
Um, they didn't put a name for the innkeeper? What the heck?
That's annoying.
Well, He greets you. What can I get for you?
I would love to get a glass of ale, but I would also like to talk to you about a giant rat problem.
Are you here with the Order of the Gauntlet?
Yes, we are indeed.
Oh, excellent. I've I've been worried about what's been going on.
So what
Um,
has been going on? All I really heard was that there's been rats robbing you.
well, I know it doesn't really make much sense, but around the time that we started seeing these giant rats, that's the same time that these guardsmen started getting robbed.
That's definitely strange. Are they just
Just like
getting
rat
robbed when
soup.
they're like really drunk, or
And he points over to the guardsmen. They do drink a lot in their off time.
yeah? I noticed that. It's pretty early to be that schnockered.
It is indeed.
What about the halflings there? What's their deal? They seem pretty sober compared to the rest of the crew.
They come in here a lot, and they mostly keep to themselves. Um, but they seem like nice folk. Um, they don't drink as much, but they do just come in and hang out.
They regulars here then?
Yeah, yeah, they've
And
been
so
coming in for a few months.
how long have the rats been an issue?
Oh, I want to say it's only been over the last few weeks or so.
Gotcha. And you personally haven't robbed, just the guards?
Correct. Yeah, the guards have been leaving and reporting that they had belongings and gold lifted off of them when they left.
Hmm.
But no one else?
Just the guards.
Aside from the halflings, do you have many other non-guard regulars?
Not regulars. We have others that come and go, but it's mostly halflings and guards.
Hmm. But we'll definitely take a look around and see if we can try to get the bottom of this.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Gonna group huddle, like a little out of earshot from the others. Um, guys, I wasn't so sure, but I'm starting to be a little suspicious of the halflings. But I don't know. I just don't see how rats are the ones that are robbing people.
Yeah, it's interesting. Do you think we should I guess we could sit around and watch, and then I can maybe follow on the rooftop in the evening when they leave.
I think that's a pretty good idea, because sounds like it's almost nightly.
Also, if anybody wants to make an insight check, they can.
Oh, I totally
I
forgot
want to
about
roll.
insight.
18.
I only got 13.
12?
Wait, do I even need to add to that?
13.
So, Bruno notices that the halflings seem a little suspicious and didn't really seem too comfortable with Tank walking around asking questions.
What? I don't care. What? What are you doing?
I think she's bored because Josh has been grounded for a week now.
Probably.
Oh no.
All he had to do was stay in his room for a day, and he keeps sneaking out of his room and then lying about it every day and restarting the clock.
Yep.
So, anyway. But Brunor noticed that the halfling seemed a little suspicious and seemed uncomfortable when Tink was asking questions.
Bruno's just gonna shout, "He's acting funny."
Subtle.
Nailed it.
I feel like he'll get more uncomfortable based on that. I'll be right back. I'm closing the door.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you guys just wanted to like wait and watch?
Yeah, I'll buy a couple rounds, so
Okay.
while I'm waiting. Are those also gonna be 4 each?
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't because I'm gonna be walking on rooftops.
That's a fair point.
So I'm gonna pass on the intoxication. Although I'm a little bummed that there are no rats.
Can I go out back and see if I see any animalia? I know there's the giant rats don't show up till this evening, but maybe. If that's what they are.
There's probably at least telltale signs of them.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
It's true.
Either investigation or nature.
I think investigation for me is higher.
Okay.
Only 8 though.
Oh no. Yeah, you don't really see anything out there.
I don't see any evidence.
No.
Okay. I'll tell you, I'm kind of just looking for maybe a normal sized rat. I have my speak with animals thing, and I was curious to interview the local animals.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love that.
I mean, if you search around enough, like out in the alleyway, then you'll find a rat.
Find a rat.
It might take you a little bit, but you can find something.
Okay, so there I am, sticking my hands in a trash can. One goes scampering away, and then I cast speak with animals. I'm like, wait up.
Just to make sure you can understand them, right?
Oh, that's
as well?
great.
Or is it just you talking to
I
them?
don't know. It's not Sylvan, so it's not necessarily. Let me pull it up here.
Let me pull it up. Speak with animals, communication.
It says I can communicate with.
They can give you
At a
information
minimum?
about
Yeah.
nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they perceive or have perceived within the past day. Yeah, okay. So they can communicate back, just they still have rat brains.
Okay.
So they have the intelligence of a rat, but you can understand them.
I find a nice piece of stale bread. Kind of offer it to this little rat here, and ask him if he's seen any bigger versions of him around here. Is he worried? Is this a dangerous alley for normal sized rats?
Not dangerous, but there are some big, like, rat people.
Oh, what do you mean by people?
Like, they're like rats, but also like you.
Somebody did it with a rat.
You're not even there, Brunor.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Can I ask him if he knows where they like sleep or hang out in the daytime? Since he can offer potential location.
I don't know where they sleep, but they usually come out of this door here. It's like the back door for the tavern.
Okay. Hmm. I mean, I can't think of anything else to interrogate a rat about. Do you know what time they might be appearing? Do rats understand time?
Dark time?
Okay. Je comprends. All right. Cool. Thanks, little guy.
More food?
And I toss him some more food scraps.
I love that.
It does say I can ask favors. Nah, we'll hold off on that. I feel like we got enough from the.
Yeah, I mean, that was more than
So
I thought you were
I
gonna do, honestly.
I come back in and kind of relay this quietly to our group, and point out that he said they were rat people.
This just grows stranger by the minute.
And I like wonder aloud with our group, like, is this similar to the bird people we've encountered before? Like, do we think maybe these are more sentient than typical giant rat would be?
Hallie, remind me again, the bird people. I
Mhm.
vaguely remember we saw a bird that like
Yeah, so
transformed.
you saw Kenku earlier in the campaign, which were a bird race that can only speak through words that they've heard. Basically, it's like playing back sound recordings.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
I think anyone that would like to could do an intelligence check based on the information.
Oh, this is not my role. I have a -1.
I got a 15.
Oh my gosh!
Got an 11.
I rolled a
That
1
die is
minus
going back
1.
in timeout.
So I rolled a 0.
Oh my god.
All
I
you
know-
know is snack.
I know nothing. This is pure instinct kicking over right now.
So I was actually 15, not 14 from you.
Okay.
Just the intelligence mod added on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Brunor and Jackson,
Yes.
you would probably have heard before werewolves are more common, but there's also such a thing as were-rats.
Oh, shit.
Mm-mm.
I'm glad my little rat friend didn't bite me.
So it's not so much that a humanoid and a rat had a kid. It's more
More
of a
sinister.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's more sinister. Human and a rat having a kid would be weird.
It's pretty
Yeah.
simple. God.
God.
Oh, my back. Ay, ay, ay.
Do we know if do we know from this information if like combat with these things would get us in trouble? Because
You
I seem to
guys,
remember that the guard was pretty worked up about us fighting the bird people because they were considered sentient.
you guys would probably be fine because you're like in this part isn't technically part of the city. This was like a extra area where people just set up when they couldn't afford to live in the city. So A, it's not really as patrolled, and B, guards are the ones that are being attacked. So
Mm.
So does that mean this area doesn't have the magical barrier or whatever?
most likely.
Interesting.
You don't know for sure, but
Wait, which barrier is that? The anti-dragon one?
That's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Mm.
Because it's like anti like magical things, which I wonder like I would think were rats would be classified under that, but I don't know.
specifically a anti-dragon barrier
Oh, okay.
You know, as you do.
to protect the city when there was a dragon problem hundreds of years ago.
And now it's just a racist rule.
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking too. Poor dragons. I just
Discriminating
misunderstood.
against dragonborns and our water friend.
Although you do know one of your neighbors is a dragonborn.
That's
Wait, so what?
true.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's the librarian, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Or not librarian, but the bookstore guy.
I say like one or two of us camp out here, one or two of us camp out inside, and hopefully we'll see these. I don't know if we should go for just attacking them at first though, guys. Maybe trap one and figure out what the hell's going on.
Remember, I was gonna go chill on the roof.
Right, you're gonna follow them and watch.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I think we just need to try to not go messing up anything here because we've done that a lot.
Don't go ham. No violence.
Remember, rules exist here.
You are asking two half orcs not to resort to violence.
I know it's a big ask. I know it's a real big ask.
We will try.
And you're asking a cat not to attack a giant rodent. So.
Oh god, I'm the only hope.
Oh,
Be fine.
So Sunny was going to go on the rooftop. Were you going to do that like earlier and wait for people to come out, or were you going to like follow as people leave?
No, I was just gonna kind of watch as people left. So I'm heading out now.
Okay.
That's the answer you're looking for.
Okay. Can I have you make a stealth check for me?
Oh, yes, you can. I think I have a +6 on that.
Which I'll give you advantage because you're up on the roof.
I mean, I have a +7, so I'm not sure how much. Well, I don't know if I roll a 1 or fucked, but
No.
7. No, 11 + 7 is 18.
Okay. Yeah, so up from the roof, you notice after a little while the guards drunkenly stumble out of the bar. And then, like a minute or two later, you notice a couple of the halflings leave as well.
Oh no,
So two of
kitten's
the
out
three.
there.
Huh?
I said kitten is out there.
Oh, she
She's
outside the
not
door just
happy.
going meow.
Yes.
Yeah. Um. So you notice two of the three halflings follow out a couple minutes later. Make a perception check for me.
My perception isn't awful, so. Oh, 22.
All right. Um.
Nice.
Dang, I'll take that. Make it up for
So
that 0 I rolled.
you notice as they're walking, they turn a corner and morph into their rat form.
I knew it.
And then you notice each one go up to a guard and pickpocket them and scurry away.
No.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
I didn't want to be racist, but
So I'm gonna dive down into the bar there and say, I think I have some information, but we should probably go to a quieter location. We should probably turn in for the night, you know? No? No one's buying that?
I mean that's fair if you want. Go all the way home, discuss it, and formulate a game plan.
Yeah.
She says go all the way home just to formulate a game plan.
You're also not too far. I mean, you do have to kind of
Let's
go
say
around because of the gate, but
I don't know what you're talking about. I could climb the wall if I wanted.
that's true. For you, it's just a straight shot.
Haha. You want to know what? I'm gonna do it. I'll see you guys at the tavern. Why the hell not?
Okay.
I'm just
And of
gonna
course, we have no idea what you saw, so we're just like, I guess we'll meet you there.
Like, yes.
I didn't get a snack.
All right. So at this point, you guys are going back to the tavern. It's getting late. So want to remind you that you still have 3 questions for today, and then if you guys wanted to discuss before going to bed.
Yes. So, my wee friends, the little halflings turned into rats.
What the hell kind of
Like
Yeah.
freaks
they had
are they?
outfits.
I'm sorry, say that again?
They had rat outfits.
No, like they morphed into rats.
Holy shit!
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. And then they robbed the guards that left just before them.
I knew those dirty little buggers. Something was off with them. This is why us
So-
short people get a bad rap.
It's okay, Tink. It's okay.
It's not okay.
There will be justice.
Justice.
All right. So what do we
What,
want to do?
what was your idea? Yeah. What was your plan for taking them down then?
I mean, I'd like to have them for a snack, but that's just me.
Okay, let's avoid eating the suspects, please.
No
Yes.
halflings.
It's
You can't eat
outside the
halflings.
It's outside the city, though.
Still.
I love how
pushing
there was.
the
I love how
boundary.
there was silence. I love how there was silence.
Does your morality begin and end at the gate?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it does. When in Rome.
And Tink's morality begins and ends at ruining her name as a short person. She's like, I mean, there's
Okay, but
benefits.
can I at least like make them think I'm going to eat them?
I mean, intimidation might be the answer we need here, since the Gauntlet originally sent us to exterminate rats, but these aren't 100% rats. And I'm not
hold
sure.
on. I don't know if they told us to kill them either, though.
I mean, when they were rats, they kind of at least like it was like assumed we take care of the problem. But if the problem is were rats,
Okay.
then
Okay. You know
That's
what
fair.
assuming does. You know what assuming has done to us this entire time we've been here.
this
Yeah.
is true.
I say we don't harm, but do get answers and do take them into custody.
Do you think we should tell the watch and have them do it, or should we do it?
I mean, that's what they wanted us to do last time, and Bruno and I took it way too far, so it might not be a bad idea.
It could be good to bring some extra muscle, especially if we're trying to like avoid a fight. Like just having extra people there, especially official watch members,
So
could help us like bring them in.
this note doesn't say this. The copy that I have here does, but the note that I sent you guys doesn't. It does say investigate and report back, so that should have been communicated.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey guys, give me a second. I gotta go help with the brushing teeth.
okay.
Sorry. I vote that we do what we were told for once in my life.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea to report back and see if they want us to help any further before we go getting ourselves in trouble again. Because that could have been really bad a few times now.
So in that case, are you going to report that tonight or just wait till morning?
Oh shit! Now we're already all the way home though.
Yeah, but it was kind of like on the way ish.
I mean, I don't really see it as like an emergency that needs to be talked to like late at night because it is fairly late.
That's fair.
Like maybe first thing in the morning. But what does everybody else think?
Either or.
I mean, at this point, the robbery's already happened. So
Yeah.
Right.
We could just camp out and wait for him the next night and drag him in, or we're just supposed to report back though, aren't we?
Mhm. Yeah, so the actual communication should have said investigate and report back.
I mean, what time is it? Technically, like really late by the time we're back home.
So it wasn't until after dark that this happened. So at this point, it would be like 10 o'clock at night.
Gotcha. Yeah, I vote for like going in the morning since it's not like they're like murdering people, you know.
Sure.
Fair.
So then, Steven, before a long rest, did you want to ask further questions?
Yes. I'm gonna ask what specific dangers there are involved with attempting to retrieve the gold.
The gold lies within a dungeon underneath the tower. The dungeon has several traps and crumbling bridges to get through. Um, I guess that's it for dangers.
Gate. That's not very helpful.
Well, you know now that there's a dungeon.
We do know there's a dungeon.
And we know to be wary of traps.
Are there any dangers leading up to this tower? Like on the pathway there?
None other than other parties that may be searching for the gold.
All right, so crumbling dungeon, other parties. Apparently, there's no other dangers other than the crumbling dungeon, huh? Whatever.
There's a question I want you to ask, but I don't want to hint too hard at it.
Well, that's number 3, isn't it?
That was just 2.
I asked one in the morning, didn't I?
No.
Oh.
You asked your
I asked my
last one
last
at
one
night.
before the long rest.
Yeah.
So nothing else is dangerous, apparently. um,
You could ask
Or
like
the stone doesn't see it as dangerous.
that's a good point. You could also ask about like I don't know how to word it, but like if there's like a certain way to get through like locks or traps, or like if we need some way of if there's a magical lock, or if there's certain tools that we might need to get in or that sort of thing. I don't know. I'm not sure how to word it though.
Like the best gear or equipment and tools we might bring along.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, that still feels kind of vague, though.
Yeah, we're not gonna get a good answer out of that.
I feel like the best answer is there any threat to our party upon searching for the gold?
Nothing you can't handle.
You got this.
I mean, if you think about it, like this middle-aged king is the one that took the stuff down there. So, like, if he can deal with it, then you guys are fine.
Well, how Snow's just along for the ride. He's like, it doesn't really matter if you die to me or not.
All right, long rest, I guess.
Okay. Which at this point, the tavern is all fixed up.
Yay!
Should we mostly be hanging around here for our opening day?
That is a fair.
Just to make sure stuff runs smoothly day one. That Yagra and Liff aren't getting up to too much trouble.
That people don't freak out when they see Liv.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
Or don't see
We didn't
Liff.
exactly tell everybody. That's a good point.
Don't see Liv.
God.
I have seen the absence of Liv.
And it frightens me.
Should we put up a sign that says like no holy water?
Oh my god. Holy water and crosses must be discarded before you enter this establishment.
All relics and items harmful to ghosts will be considered hostile, and you will be ejected from the premises.
Yeah, ejected. As in, Lift picks you up and tosses you out the door.
Friggin' tossing. Or chucks glasses at you until you leave. Leona had stepped away for something, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you guys marked your long rest, right?
Yeah.
I don't know
Yes.
that anything happened that you needed,
That's how
but
it's used.
Just my speak animals thing.
oh yeah. So if you had further questions, then those do refresh in the morning.
I kind of want to get the rats around our bar on our side now.
Yes.
That'd be a nifty resource to have, to be honest.
I was
You also
just
have-
sitting here thinking through it. You know, I was like,
You
if
also have the
rats
raven
were-
and the cat and the ghost.
Yeah,
And the dragon.
I've kind of left Marmaduke to Leona, but yeah, I've got my raven. That he can. It's like my messenger dude. But I'm wondering, like, you know, yeah, like the animals around outside the bar, if they see anything sus, come tell us. But do they have a high enough intelligence to know what sus is? Like
Probably
we
not.
don't just want a bunch of rats constantly coming to our doors because that would be bad for business.
Yeah, like the rats
Just to tell us that there's like people there. Like, yeah, we know there's people here. Like,
or the rats come in and are like, I saw a cat today. Guys, there was a cat
Hey guys, I'm
meowing.
sorry, I'm back.
That'd be amazing. You're just gonna be
we
like
were
the little
discussing
Cinderella of all the animals here.
Leona, we were discussing the finer points of whether or not we should employ the rats around our business.
For what?
For I don't know.
They're
You know,
lookouts.
everybody needs a good bouncer.
Are they going to be our pickpockets, our own personal pickpockets?
That I hadn't thought of.
Yes.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Guys, that's actually not a bad idea.
But
If
then
anyone
imagine that they're just gonna come up to the door and be like, I saw a cat today. Guys, there's a
Very
cat.
suspect. Very sus.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. We could just be like, guys, like, go pickpocket the riffraff. Like, if there's someone that pisses us off or fails to pay us, like they dine and dash, then you just make them pay yourself.
But
I
we were
mean,
saying they
even
have
like
to have a certain
people are
level of
drunk
intelligence.
and
I think he meant the
yeah, but
actual
like
rats, not the
we can
were
work with
rats.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Oh,
I was thinking the were rats, but that's just me.
I hadn't even thought about the were rats. I don't know if speak to animals thing, like,
I don't think it would work for them
speak into
because
the
they.
human.
Yeah.
And I assume when they transform, they probably still understand common, like as they do when they're in their
Yeah.
normal form. But we could, like, just even ask the rats, like, there's drunk people around our bar, and they're gonna be stumbling through the alley and maybe dropping something here or there, and maybe our rats find it and pick it up and bring it to us. We get some
And
cool
we'll wake
shinies.
up we'll wake up to a pile of garbage in our kitchen.
See, that's the stuff I'm worried about. Yeah, I'm like, this rat plan could backfire. There's just there's just like 24 rats in like perfect formation the moment we open the bar door in the morning. Like,
I mean, there's no food and like safety inspector, right? Health inspector. There's no health inspector.
yeah. I mean, if we just, I don't know, I could convince them to like meet us someplace not at our bar too.
We could set up like a little like box or something just outside our back door, and we leave like our food scraps there in exchange for them leaving the interesting things. And the garbage
There it is.
we take it to the dragon, and we exchange the garbage to the
Oh
dragon
my
for actual gold.
What? Big brain.
Pretty much everything she just said.
Did we really just come up with that plan?
Love it so much.
I don't hate it.
I don't. I say we roll with it.
I'm down. Let's do it.
I'm down. I'm okay
Can I
with
do
consequences.
Can I do my speak animals thing again around the back of our business? Hopefully before people show up.
Did we decide what we were gonna do with the were rats?
I think we were reporting this morning on them, but we hadn't yet left the bar to go do so.
Okay.
Okay, so if I find a rat in the back, I'm gonna be like, hey, small sir,
small sir.
So gotta be respectful, man. they get treated bad. They get looked down on.
Business partners.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I have a business deal for you, sir. See, we own this bar here, and we're opening it up, meaning there's gonna be a lot of people around, and shiny items, and food and stuff. Okay, so wait, I probably can't ask multiple favors all at once. I was gonna say like try and steer clear of the patrons, but so I'm hauling like a crate out. I assume we have maybe like a crate in the back or something. And I like put it way out in the back and I'm like, see here, I'm gonna put some food in this little crate, and if you guys happen to see any of these, and I like kind of put a coin I have in, or these, and like pull out another type of coin, so like a copper, like a silver.
Okay.
Or anything else shiny or valuable, you can leave it in this box and we'll keep bringing you food.
We can try. Food is good.
Food is good.
Food is good.
Food is good.
Just try and be low key about it. Stay kind of hidden, and we'll keep feeding you.
Okay.
Okay, bye, small sir.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Love that. Oh god.
I feel like our campaign just turned into Charlotte's Web.
Oh my
So you
gosh,
have-
yes.
You have a
We have a
dragon.
little
You have
We have a little
rats.
we have
Uh,
a little Templeton now.
You have a dragon. You have rats. You have a raven.
Heck yeah.
Oh, and a cat, right?
Yeah.
Rats, cats, ravens, ghosts,
Oh my.
dragon. It's starting to be a weird movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is. You're Dr. Doolittle.
There it is.
There it
Hell
is. We might want to let our barkeep and stuff know that, like, not to kill the rats.
Okay, fine.
And let your tabaxi know not to kill the rats.
yeah.
You're no fun.
I can't eat them. They are our friends. Friend,
Honey,
not foe.
we have a peace treaty with the rats. Rats are friends.
At least the
Not
rats
food.
here.
Yeah, you can go to one of the
Yes.
other wards.
I don't want to travel for my food.
See, that's the wonderful part about our society. You don't have to go anywhere except for into the bar right there, and we can make you food.
No, you guys are fun.
There's also Wagon Dash. You can always order in.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Okay, should we go report these halflings?
Oh yeah.
Now that we did that.
Right.
Now that we've literally made a deal with rats. I love it so much. It's the best idea we've had all this campaign.
I love how you thought through every angle on that all at once. You're like, first we flip it this way. Then they bring us stuff. Then we take that stuff to the dragon. And then
Right, because I was like, it's like this, we have a whole pile of garbage. Then I was like, wait, I know somebody who loves garbage. Oh.
And this is when the DM goes, I did not expect that to happen.
No. I
feel
didn't
like
expect.
that's one that's probably gonna be TikTok.
I didn't expect the dragon friendship either.
And this is where we have another TikTok made.
I actually haven't been on there in a while. My mental health, I just haven't been doing that. Alright, so you go to report the halfling were-rats.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Alright. So you go in and you find Savra.
I will wait outside, thank you.
Alright. Were you guys able to find anything?
Yeah, so it is, but it isn't giant rats. And you're not gonna believe me when I say it, but the halflings there's a group of them at least. They are the giant rats.
What do you mean?
They are the giant rats. They literally turned into the giant rats. And then they stole stuff from the guards and then scurried off. We have the account of one of the resident rats there who backs us up. But then We also the person who's not in here right now witnessed it herself too.
Bring to the witness stand a rat.
Because even when you cast Speak with Animals, only the person who casts the spell can talk to them. So everybody else would just be like, what is going on?
You just like knelt down speaking to something and it's just squeaking back.
All right. Well, thank you. We'll be investigating this further. I'm still not sure I understand, but I appreciate your assistance.
And I'll turn to Jackson and be like, Jackson, come on, you gotta tell her something. You can't leave it all on me. You're the one that you said something about like werewolves, but they're rats, right? You've heard of this before?
The rat said that they were people rats. That's all I know. That's what the rat said.
I'm not sure that helps our case.
Well,
the rat could tell that it wasn't an animal.
okay.
We'll go with that.
So,
okay.
Quick sidebar. I was referencing the fact that I failed the intelligence check, but you and Brunor passed it, and you've heard of were rats.
Oh right. So I encourage that we think we have some transformers.
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things.
So she just looks very confused, but she's all right. Well, I'll look into it further. Thank you for your trouble. Here's a potion of healing for each of you.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, let us know if you do want more of our assistance. We're more than welcome to be rat wranglers too.
Okay.
Oh my god, I forgot I still have my potion of growth. Is that just a regular potion of health?
Yeah.
Wow,
Which let me know if any of you need me to add it to your inventory for you.
Did she give one to me too, even though I'm not there?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows that you're part of the group, so she would have sent one out with somebody.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and add it to my inventory.
What was that?
I said add it to my inventory then.
Okay.
I was looking to see if I had one already, if I could just +1 it or whatever. There it is. This is a potion of healing.
Yes.
Okay. So I will just add one.
Which is what I did for Brunor's as well. So we're getting close to the 3 hours, so I want to kind of start wrapping up. So you have your questions refreshed. Today is the day that your tavern opens.
Hooray!
Oh right, we're wanting to hang out in our tavern.
You had talked about
Yeah.
it, but you also had mentioned possibly wanting to go back to the Yawning Portal.
Yeah. I know we need to make sure we tell all of our neighbors about the opening as well. So I'm sure they will also advertise for us. So, but I can't go much further. I gotta go. Jonathan's gotta travel tomorrow. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking like 10 minutes just to kind of wrap things up here.
Perfect. Perfect.
So if you are going around and talking to the neighbors, can I get a charisma check from you?
Oh, why are you asking me?
I'll go around with and help.
Okay.
If that makes a difference.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
15.
All right.
Oh, for love of all that's holy, 5.
Okay.
13 for me.
I guess I could add my inspiration. Let's see. I'll add my inspiration.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Nope. Yeah, that didn't help. That's a 7.
the end of the
Okay.
session, so might as well.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I also rolled a 1 on the inspiration, so 14.
Okay.
Wow. So that means all 3 of you guys rolled a 1 on your inspiration. I'm the only one that got more than a 1 then.
No,
this
I
round.
rolled 2. I rolled 2 on my inspiration.
Oh, okay. I was like, geez,
Thank you very
guys.
much.
Jeez.
All right. So you go talk to the neighbors about the tavern opening. Oh, come on. There we go. Were you wanting to follow up on stuff at the yawning portal? You had talked about like wanting to just check in on Maloon and maybe ask about doppelgangers.
Yes.
Right. We want to ask what's her face? About that.
I think maybe we would just ask
Bonnie.
Durnan and see if how he reacts. Maybe make sure Bonnie is. Well, yeah. Maybe we talk with both of them at the same time
True.
because they're the ones that serve the people, so they would probably both know the best, and we'll just chalk it up to that.
That's a good point.
Okay. Just since we are wrapping up here, I'm not gonna pull up the map. I figure we can just kind of go through it.
Yeah. Just slide right on in there. That's so cute.
So how do you want to approach it? Are you just gonna like walk up and be like, "So doppelgangers"?
I mean,
Like me with the hey, little people.
no. I'll go in a little more tactfully. Not much more, but a little more tactfully.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure that they're both at the bar. We'll
They
just
are.
bide my time.
It's early in the day, so the tavern's not super busy at this point.
Okay. Hey, Durnan and Bonnie, I had a quick question for y'all. Because I'm
What's
sure
up?
you guys see quite a few people come through here, and quite a few races and walks of life and whatnot. We've heard some murmurings of doppelgangers. What do you know about them?
Make an insight check real quick.
Yes, I can do that. 16.
Okay. Durnan doesn't really react, but you notice that Bonnie looks a bit nervous. I don't really know much about them. I know that they can like shift into other people, but I mean, I'm not particularly familiar with them.
Hmm. Bonnie, what about you?
I don't really know much. I'm just a barmaid.
Hmm. Are you sure about that? I shall make an
Yes, I'm
intimidation check on that one.
okay.
Oh.
Can I try and intimidate her?
15.
Yeah. What's Brunor doing?
I was just gonna say, because we just killed. Oh, I'm gonna say eliminated. That way, it's not like an admission to murder.
Hmm.
We just eliminated the what are they called? Shapeshifters or whatever.
Doppelganger.
Yeah, that.
Brunor.
Hey, 18.
You just
Oh
scared the
god.
shit out of her.
Yeah.
What? What are you trying to say?
Your kind.
Can we talk in private?
We're talking about privates now.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we can talk in private. Brunor, shut your mouth.
You just hear Jackson from across the room go.
Yes, stupid.
So you go back to like the stock room. Let's see. Just looking to see if there was something else here. No. Okay. So, for reasons I'm sure you understand, people are not the most welcoming to doppelgangers. A lot of them are hired by evil people or spy organizations, and so we have kind of a bad reputation. Um, my family and I moved here a year ago, and I'm just trying to live a normal life and make ends meet. And Durnan has taken me in here. Um, and he's been very kind to help us out. The one that you speak of was not one of my group. I promise you that we don't mean any harm. I just want to go on with my life.
Hmm. So, do sorry, I'm thinking. Give me a
Hmm.
sec. Um. So you saying he wasn't one of your group? Are there more like factions of you guys?
I don't know if there are more or not. I mean, we try to blend in. Um, all I know is I know who my family is that moved here with me. Um, and I know that he wasn't one of us.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's
Interesting.
basically like if there was another Tabaxi in the city, that doesn't necessarily mean that you work together or that.
Right. No. No. But typically, not always. Typically, when one group settles somewhere, usually more follow, or they settle in a group. I'm settle in a group of like people,
So
like individuals.
most of my kind just accept their role as a spy or a servant, and so single members will be hired on by rich families, criminal organizations, city governments, whatever. My family and I don't want that life. We just want to live a normal life.
Mm.
Are you guys like associated with any of the other doppelgangers in town, or does like nobody else know that that's what you are?
I think a few people have suspicions, but we've been trying to stay under the radar, especially now with increased scrutiny after recent events.
That's understandable.
So Dern will speak up, like, can I count on you to do the right thing and keep your mouth shut?
Well, of course. That was. We were just curious. We're not here to cause any trouble for her.
Yeah, of
All right.
course.
Maybe it'll be helpful for her to have more people know more about her, so that if something does come up, we can help her stay exonerated
You said eggs.
or
I need
above suspicion.
I need to get back to work, but if anything happens to her, I'm coming after you guys.
Well, if we don't have anything to do with it, then why would you be coming after us?
I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say as I blame him with how Brudor just handled that, but
Yeah, big fat dummy. You're just gonna like slap him in the gut.
I was about to say I was gonna slap him across the knee.
You get the gut, or you get the knee. I'll get the gut.
Deal.
But she's wearing armor, so it hurts you more than it hurts him. But
It's the
Whoops.
thought that counts. Well, that went well. Kind of.
About as well as I expect things to go at this point.
That's
The things with the rats went a lot better than I expected.
that's accurate.
Had quite a bit of good luck in the last couple interactions, so not too surprised.
so we'll wait to talk about the tavern opening until next session. But before we wrap up, did you guys have any other questions for the stone?
Oh,
Nope.
he's a pain in the ass.
I still say you should ask if there's a specific set of tools that will be necessary for us to access the gold.
Are we gonna need to bring anything specific to be able to gain access to this treasure?
Yes, there are 3 keys needed to enter the dungeon.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Where are these 3 keys located?
They could be any number of places. They're less
Yeah.
literal keys and more a specific list of items.
Could you tell us what the items are?
Brunor,
Be
yes.
careful with that wording.
Yeah. Where is
You
the
could-
most
yeah.
easily locatable item in that list of 3?
If you word it a certain way, you could ask about all 3.
Well, I'm too tired to care.
What are the 3 items? That's the question. What are the 3 items?
Steven?
Brunor has to be the one to ask it.
Oh, I guess what are the 3 items?
So let me finish typing this message first so that I can type the 3 items out.
Back. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back.
I feel like that's not the lyrics.
So
You don't know.
So you need to bring 3 items to the gate to enter the dungeon. The first item is a bronze dragon scale.
Hey.
The
It's
second,
almost like we know a bronze dragon.
the second thing that you need to bring is a shape changer.
Of course.
Oh God.
And the third is a 10-pound adamantine bar, which is like this expensive metal.
I bet we could find that in the wreckage of one of these ships.
Not a bad idea.
Hmm.
All right.
Geez, guys,
And
it's almost like
starting
we
to
had
come
these
together
side missions.
now. It's all part of the cake, Gaku.
You guys are really, really lucky that I messaged her and was like, "Can Sunny listen in on conversations and see what she can hear?"
There were
You guys are really freaking lucky.
There were a few different ways that could have come about, but as you were going through things, I was like, all right, we just need to do the dragon mission. You need to find out about Bonnie, and you need to ask what the keys are.
Oh, that's awesome.
Come on, you
It's
guys.
all
These three things need to happen.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Oh my goodness.
So for the last several weeks, I've just been like, come on, we can get there.
Let's
We can do
go.
this.
We got it all.
Not gonna lie, I'm really excited to see what the rats bring us, though.
Yeah, dude, me too.
So you're
It's just
getting money
that's
from a
the one
dragon
thing-
and from rats now.
It's one thing that like I look forward to in the next session. Is probably like the least important thing, but I just love it.
So when do we want to? I'm gonna go ahead and stop this
Never.
here. When do we want to play next?